Hi guys, a different take from the usual motorsports scene that I show you. We are here in Guy Savoy for a bit of Michelin lifestyle dining. It is located by the River Seine in Mont de Paris, and it has a distinct award of a Michelin 3-star. So we usually start off with an artistic Parisian plate greeting us by the table, and by the window you could also see that the natural light comes in to reflect the elegance of the display of the dining set and the dining table. There was also a great view of the River Seine from where we sat. So our 14-course meal started off with a little sandwich on a fork which went to our tummy right away. So excuse our barbaric ways of eating, since this was the only time I realized that I was supposed to document this video. So basically this is the second course with pea soup, and as you lift the cup, there is a surprise of a shrimp, and tasty. So the third course would be radish with some crispy crackers like on top, and that was quick. The next one was one of my simple favorites, which was oyster with its sauce in a gel form, and it was very tasty, and I really like oysters. The fifth course was obviously spectacular, with all the dry ice surrounding the plate and having this effect. So it's lobster, and if you see the cup on the side, that's actually also the juice of the lobster. So as you eat the lobster, you can also actually drink its soup by the side, which again is very tasty.
Asparagus. They served caviar aussi at and caviar there. Now I'm just adding on the top a sabayo, which is made with smoked salt.
Smoked
Salt, yes. On the side you find some potato crisps. You can pick with your fingers in the same time.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. So with the explanation of the waiter, you have your asparagus with caviar on one end, and on the other side is salted egg. Plus you got chips also on the middle.
It's the sea bass juice, which is flavored with vanilla, ginger and coriander. And the chef's recommendation is to eat the skin and the scales. It'll be very crusty, very tasty.
Okay. Thank you. Sea bass, shiitake mushrooms, and eat the scales. Plate number 8 is fancy mussels with shiitake mushrooms.
And that's the consomme, which is made with dark consomme and sakura leaves and flour. You'll find some condiments on the top, made with beetroots and sweet onions.
Okay. It's your famous French dish, foie gras. So this is pretty much the scenery of the restaurant room from where we sat, and yeah, quite a busy night. So right before our main course, we were invited to view the kitchen, and little did we know that the chef, the master chef himself, Mr. Guy Savoy, was actually there. So Chef Guy Savoy showed us how he coordinated his staff and group of chefs also inside the kitchen. No doubt that we had to take a picture with the master chef himself.
Exactly. I cook inside. When it's cold, I put inside.
Yes.
After I put in a frozen, and before all the service, I put in the packaged for the good texture.
Ah, for texture.
Okay. That is very important before to use the packaged to put in this one, because it will be not the same texture if you put directly in the packaged. You know?
Yes.
Of the meal with the different ice cream.
Ah, yes.
It's called We put some ice in it.
There's ice in
Yes, yes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Amazing. So you could probably guess what we were asking around, and that would be their ice cream, since we did make some ice cream last summer, and yeah, we wanted to see how they actually made it. So yeah, a view and a tour, an interview with one of the chefs who did make the ice cream. So from the kitchen, we're back here again to our dining table, ready for some soup right before our main
And then
course.
you have the brioche stuffed with some mushrooms, and I put some butter and black truffles on the brioche. So if you like it, the suggestion, you should dip the brioche into the soup.
Very fancy. No.
And you'll find the lamb right. It's just roasted. Understand, sir?
Okay.
With gnocchis and dry tomatoes.
Finally, our main course, lamb shanks and potatoes, which was superb. You might think of it as something not too much, not too heavy, but I assure you, after how many courses we've had already, it's pretty heavy. Along with it was a simple lamb sausage, which was pretty good. Up next was a cold dish on a cold stone, and it was somewhat like a cheese and hard taco. Not too sure what it really was, but it was good. For a time, we thought it was dessert, but then that's when the cheese cart came. The French love their cheese, and for us, the cheese was very good, very rich, very fulfilling. Probably a bit too much for us already, and that's how we look when it was too much. So, yeah, next game finally was dessert. Some sweet merengue and some sweet crust. Then it was Guy Savoy's newest dessert, which was the rhubarb. It was in the sour side tasting, quite similar to sherbet, but it had other sweeteners on its side. Hot raspberry sauce being poured on a dark chocolate ball. I was ready to eat the dark chocolate ball, but with the raspberry sauce, it basically equalized the taste of sour and sweet. And just when we thought it wouldn't end, we finally tasted the salted caramel ice cream that they were explaining in the kitchen. Topped off all, there was also chocolate mousse accompanied by it. So that was an excellent meal. In fact, it was a very long meal of 3 hours. But what can we say? It was the best fine dining experience we've ever had.